We make the strings
louder.
What's up, guys? Here at the shop today, we're gonna try to do some intercooler piping. Jamie, what are you doing?
Feeding this hungry baby.
Oh, look at that little baby. She was just crying there for a little bit, but no, she just woke up from a little bit of a nap. Yeah, if everybody's been wondering, baby's doing good. Hey, look at that. She's like 2 months old now.
10 pounds.
10 pounds. She's grown like 2 inches already.
23 and a half inches?
23.
I don't know.
20, yeah, 23 and a half inches. She was like 21 and a half when she was born. But anyhow, baby's doing good. Mama's doing good. Everybody's doing good, so that's good. But giveaway car needs some stuff done to it. So David was here a little bit ago, and he made these little brackets to mount on the bottom right there. So you can see like the little piece of aluminum bolts in there. So yeah, that works pretty good. But now we need to bolt the little top deal right up here so that it doesn't vibrate back and forth, as well as finish the intercooler piping. So hopefully we have enough gas in the TIG welder. Oh yeah, we're running low. Hopefully I have enough gas in the TIG welder to get through this intercooler piping. Tonight, we did order this. This is a 2.5 inch intercooler piping kit, and I have a 3 inch as well as some adapters. Like the throttle body on the JZs are 2.75, and we got like a little 90-degree thing that we're gonna try to slide on there. Also gonna probably put this other these other little black couplers on there, and then officially probably mount the water neck. Actually, we might try to put a little plug in there because that's kind of ugly. But yeah, so we're gonna get that done. Also, I need to roll the fenders on my my Saab, because so I'll probably sneak that in here in a little bit. But David's gonna be back. I'm gonna start mocking up a little bit of the intercooler piping and looking at kind of where we need to cut it and go from there. So, all right, so we've been playing with the intercooler a little bit. Basically, we just got like a 90-degree 3 inch on this side. I guess the throttle body on the 2J is a 3 inch. So we got the little 3 inch 90-degree to a 3 inch pipe that has a little 45 on it. That goes pretty well right there. That kind of puts us in this era. And then right here, we have that, and basically a little 90 coupler is what we're probably gonna do, and then just cut and modify this, so that works pretty well. Over here, we have the 2.5 that we're gonna weld on the compressor housing, and then a 2.5 inch pipe coming off right here. And then we need to weld a little thing for a blow-off valve on here as well. But yeah, that kind of puts us kind of down to in the range, you know, where we just need to cut it and then make another cut another deal. But getting close. Alright, so got this little outlet on the compressor housing welded on there. Didn't turn out too bad on the front side right there. It was kind of a real pain up under here, so I kind of got that welded, and there was a big chunk, so I just kind of grinded it down and smoothed it out. But once the air intake and everything's on there, you won't be able to see that side of it anyhow, because this is pretty much the setup right there, the little 4 to 3, because we are running the factory mass airflow sensor, and that'll be kind of placed in that area. But yeah, so right here we just have a 2.5 inch coupler now, so we don't have to do like a 2 inch to a 2.5 off of there, or do any adapters or any, you know, really tight radius bends off of that. So that'll work out pretty good. So straight into this, that kind of comes over here at like a 45-ish, and then this is a 90-degree going down here. You can see, so now I just put the coupler right here. This is a 2 3/4 to 2.5. And so we're basically doing the hot side all 2.5 and the cold side all 3 inch piping. So right here you can see I just need to kind of come over here and then just go straight up. So basically kind of 290s to put like a little S in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this little U right there and just cut it right in the center. And so that'll get me kind of like a little tight radius. And you can see, I don't know, I actually might need a little bit more length. No, maybe, because should be able to get that extended. So I'm kind of looking at this. So I'm going to need about that much in the coupler to grip on. And then you can see right here, it actually needs to go a little bit longer. So I might, but it will also be up there. So it might be a little bit close. So basically here to there. I don't know, I'm going to cut it in half anyhow because I want to cut it in half. And so yeah, I'm going to do that. Alright, so getting ready to tack these guys up. Been kind of playing with them a little bit. I cut a little over an inch off of the top right here, so I'll have to put another bead on that. But that put us at a better spot in this hole. And then down here, I went ahead and I had to extend this piece and kind of put like a little bit of an angle on it. You can see we line up right there, and then it lines up right there. So kind of gives us decent, I don't know, I like it. Kind of simple, but there'll basically only be 2 welds on this little pipe right here, and then we need to figure out where to put the blow-off valve, because I think we are going to try to recirculate it too, just so that, you know, since it is a mass airflow sensor car, when the blow-off valve trips off, that it doesn't like have any stalling issues or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm assuming we're going to be putting the blow-off valve like in here and then routing it back up into the intake. But we won't get to that tonight because I ordered this vibrant flange, but it's a steel to aluminum. So this is a steel part and this is aluminum. So, and that's pretty tight in there to try and weld that. So need to order another one of those flange deals. So, oh, and I also got all of the pipes cleaned out and deburred. I just used this little file right here, cleaned off all the ugliness on the inside of the pipes, and then brake cleaned the insides, hit them with the microfiber on the inside to get all the little shavings and stuff out of it. Blew them out with the brake cleaner, and then wiped them with acetone on the edges. So once I get them all tacked up, I'll do like a little double check, make sure everything fits how I like it, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to do a final weld on it tonight. I'm probably going to start messing with this one and then maybe weld them all together at the same time. I don't know. Alright, so got these pipes tacked up. They look pretty good. I did like a little bitty bead on that, kind of practicing a few little things. So I don't know, I'm getting a little bit better. It's all just basically practice playing with welding and stuff. Last year when we were messing with the Crown Vic, my buddy Brian came down and helped me out quite a bit. I did take welding classes in high school for like college, like at the college for like a college and high school type of deal. So I did do a little bit of TIG stuff back then, but it was a lot of mild steel, a little bit of stainless, and a little bit of aluminum. But yeah, weldingtipsandtricks.com. I watch a ton of that dude's videos on settings and random stuff. Pretty much every time I have an issue like welding or TIG welding, I get on his videos, and he always has good stuff. But yeah, this is the Everlast 200 DV is the TIG. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it's not like a Miller like Dynasty or anything like that, but it works pretty well for, I use it maybe once a month or so normally for like something random, and then every couple months for like an intercooler project or exhaust or stuff like that. But it's definitely nice to have it around to actually be able to fab up my own intercooler piping and stainless stuff for like the downpipe. That was pretty cool. So yeah, the welds on the downpipe turned out all right. Definitely not the best. But yeah, I like how simple this pipe is turning out to be. So I just need to kind of figure out this driver's side. So get that going down over here. I think just like a 90 coming straight out of here into that, and a little up deal, and I think we'll be in business with this one. So maybe I'll try to get this side kind of fabbed up too, and at least tacked, because we are running pretty low on the argon over here. You can see, I don't know, it's probably like, yeah, there's like 100 psi left in there, so not much. We've definitely done some welding on that bottle, because that's a big bottle, but we haven't filled it yet. So I'm gonna continue. I might mess with this side. Maybe I'll weld up the other side. I'm probably gonna weld up the other side. So I'm pretty proud of this little one cut thing that I did right here. So I basically took kind of the same thing that I did with the other side, is I took one of those little 90s, just like this, and I cut it. I kind of just eyeballed it, stuck it up there. I said, screw it, I'm cutting it. And so yeah, check this out. Look at that. Intercooler pipe, one cut. So that's pretty dope. And that's a nice little bend too. It's like, almost looks perfect. And goes into the little 90 right there. Yeah, so now I just gotta throw some marks on that and get that tacked up. And as long as we don't run out of gas, I think we got intercooler piping done tonight. So it's pretty cool, other than the little flange deal for the blow-off valve. So I got this pipe all welded. I got a really nice little set. Look at that. Yeah, that almost looks pretty. Yeah, it was like I filed a little bit too much on the pipe right here, and it started kind of getting like there's like this like little pocket, like this little like hole, and it just like got really wide, and then I was like, oh, so I kind of just had to fill a little bit right there, but yeah, the pipe's still pretty hot, but looks all right. Definitely stuck them together, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and yank this this side off and finish these 2 welds on it. Alright, so I got passenger side all done. There's a few decent looking sections in there. Like that one's not bad. But if you guys have never seen, so I cut the pipe a little bit short, and this is the piece that actually goes into the intercooler coupler, or the little silicone joint. So I have these are some channel locks. I don't know the exact part number. Maybe I'll find a pair or something like this on Amazon. But basically a pair of wire crimpers that have that little indention in it. And then, so essentially what you could do to put your own bead on the pipe is make sure the little inside deal is right there, and you just squeeze it like 1,000 times. You just go around it, just like this. So you can see it puts that little bead on it, and I mean it's not too much different than that. And it almost has like a little bit of a, it has like little ridges and stuff on it because of the little bite, depending on how close you go. So yeah, you just run around that thing. So I ran around the whole edge of it. So now we got a nice little deal. So we're gonna go ahead and install this one. So hey guys, there we go. There's that intercooler pipe. That one over there looks pretty good. Bumper fits on it nice. I made sure to, when we put the bumper on it, I knew I had to make the couplers kind of go down a little bit so they're not coming up. So that's why those are kind of going like that. But yeah, looks pretty good to me. So I'm pretty stoked. The intercooler fits really nice in the bumper too. It basically lines up pretty close to like the inside of this, so there's not like this big old giant gap. Like my car, one of the things I don't like, I have the PBM mid-mount intercooler in it, so you can't see the intercooler through the bottom, which I think these Kouki bumpers look really good with the intercooler in them. But yeah, guys, maybe I'll throw the intake on it real quick. Maybe I'll negotiate that a little bit, so that kind of looks good. So basically all I did is I sprayed this with some soapy water just to shove that up in there a little bit more, so we had a little bit of room to clear a filter down here. No, this is not the filter that I'm going to be using on here. You can actually get like a nice K&N, not this little China special. But yeah, mass airflow sensors kind of in a similar spot to what is on mine, and we get the nice 4-inch to 3-inch little adapter here. Kind of need to figure out exactly how we're gonna reroute the recirculation valve on the HKS, because the HKS we're taking the one that was off of the SR. We're gonna go ahead and reroute that back in. I don't know, my car, I have it blown off to atmosphere, and it's I mean, I never really had too many issues with it. Just kind of when you're like part throttle, like kind of in it, not kind of like during transitions and stuff, I kind of had like a weird sputter. But I don't know, I do have like this tile blow off valve that we could put on there that would be pretty nice as well, so maybe that's an option too. If you guys didn't notice, I went ahead and I cut this that pipe, so that's all black now. So that looks a hell of a lot better than that crazy blue. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this quick little video of negotiating the intercooler pipe on here. Hopefully I didn't drag it on too long, and hopefully the video wasn't too short. But I'm gonna go home. I do have a couple more things to do this week on the car, so I don't know. I might go back to like the daily upload schedule. I really like doing that. Just sometimes it's stressful, so I've been trying to do a video at least Monday, Wednesday, Friday, somewhere like that. But yeah, so thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching, and MotionAutoTv.com. Make sure to head over there and get yourself some entries for a chance to win this awesome S14. It's definitely coming together pretty nice. I'm excited that you know, it's an actual build. You know, that was kind of the whole thought process behind the thing. Is we're putting our our time and effort and thoughts and ideas in it, and hopefully you guys like that. And one of you lucky people or guys are gonna walk away with this awesome 2JZ swapped S14. It will be running and driving. We are gonna have the wiring harness, I believe, on Thursday. So we're gonna go ahead and button up like the fuel stuff and everything probably tomorrow or the next day, and hopefully be cranking this thing up by the end of the week or the weekend. So again, catch you guys later, and I'll see you probably tomorrow or the next day.
But let me see you work this beautiful mind. If it's right, the stars align. Nothing can keep